Good evening, people. Welcome back to another Crypto Sherpa news video. I know it's late. I was busy all day. It's Saturday. I was doing a day off, but I'm here back to bring you that daily crypto news. And as the title says, is what happens to cryptocurrency after the IRS seizes it? So we got that news article, some price analysis, NFT news, and that's basically it. Not so much news as I was browsing around, but sit back and stay tuned. All right, we're back. Let me get my screen ready, share that news with you. And if you'd be so kind, please give this video a thumbs up, like, share this with your friends, and subscribe. All right, and also if you're getting into the cryptocurrency world, I am a cryptocurrency consultant, as well as my team from Bitcoin Consultants Worldwide. We both have links down below. You can find me either on their website or my own, cryptosherpallc.com. So go down there, take a look at it, and get started in the crypto world. All right, I believe I am sharing. I'm just going to dive right on in. Yep, we are sharing. All right, so here's what happens to all the crypto assets that the IRS seizes. So crypto continues to be a controversial asset when it comes to the law and crime. Just this fiscal year alone, the IRS has seized $1.2 billion worth of cryptocurrency. The US government started seizing crypto assets during the Silk Road shutdown of 2013. And so far since, there has been crypto seized from individuals every year. Often the public is not privy to what happens to the seized assets once seized. The government has a discretion to dispose or store these assets the way it deems best. A good amount has been seized by the IRS alone over the years, assets whose worth run into the billions of dollars since cryptocurrencies became popular. These assets are usually taken in search and seizures operations carried out by the federal agent, at which point the assets seemingly disappear under the jurisdictions of the government. To this end, the CNBC report gets in depth with the current and federal agents to figure out what happens with these seized assets. But in just of it, confiscated crypto assets get auctioned off. Jared Koopman, who is the director of the IRS Cybercrime Unit, said that the seized assets are auctioned off. It does not matter if it's crypto, boats, or cars. These auctions are usually carried out after investigations into crimes are concluded. Auctions like these are not new for the government. There have not been auctions carried out. These auctions have been carried out over the years to facilitate the sale of seized assets by the government holds in its wallet. One example of these auctions is the 11 lots of cryptocurrency that were open up for bidding this year in a 4-day auction. Once all the lots of lot 4TQSC121402001, that's such a silly, like they've had a lot of lots. I was just naming it that just tells you it's not lot 1 anymore, but had $150.22567,153 Bitcoin and 0.0002289 Bitcoin cash. At today's price, these assets would be worth more than $21,000. Auctions like these happen every year. Given the amount the government seizes every year, some of the seized amounts might be recovered from criminals, while others could be seized as part of a tax non-compliance case. The bust that started it all was, although Bitcoin was created in 2009, seizures of crypto assets did not begin until 2013. This was following the unprecedented use of Bitcoin as the main node of payment in the Silk Road, an online black market where users could buy pretty much anything from hard drugs like cocaine to arm dealing to take down the Silk Road, federal seizing tens of thousands of Bitcoin. And the government had no idea what to do with these coins, with one seized wallet holding as much as 30,000 Bitcoin from seizures. Following, the government had to figure out how to dispose of these assets after the investigation was closed. There were no open exchanges back then where the coins could have been sold. Thus, the Marshal Service had to come up with a way to get rid of these assets. This gave birth to the first auction of crypto assets. The 30,000 Bitcoin recovered from a single wallet were sold at auction to billionaire Tim Draper. The Bitcoin sold for $19 million in 2014 when Bitcoins were only worth about $600 a piece. Tim Draper's lot of coins, if kept until today, would be worth over $1 billion given current market prices, showing massive returns in just 6 years after the coins were purchased. Assets seized by the government will no doubt continue to be auctioned off to the highest bidder. Even though coins might be worth more if kept for the future, the US does not play the crypto markets. Hence, seized assets will continue to be sold in auctions. So there you go. So just like all seized items, cryptocurrencies does not show any signs of differences between that. Like they say, like they will be auctioned off, and that's what happens to your cryptos. But yeah, so cool. I wouldn't mind going to one of these auctions, see what it's like. I always wanted to buy like a seized car, boat, item. If anybody knows where these auctions happen, comment down below because I would love to go take a look at these guys. Next up, we have Nigeria moved $40 million via peer-to-peer Bitcoin trades last month. Pretty cool. But data from useful tulips have shown that Nigerians use the P2P trading method traded almost $40 million of BTC. Data on the peer-to-peer trading has shown that nearly 40 million worth of the leading digital asset was moved in the last 30 days by Nigerian Bitcoin users. This figure is in line with those of African countries have recorded since her government banned financial institutions from providing their services for crypto transactions. Salute, bless me, I'm sorry. This figure is in line with those of the African country that have recorded since her government banned financial institutions from providing their services for crypto transactions. Despite the ban, the country has been on the forefront amongst nations that have adopted the flagship asset in Africa. The absence of financial institutions in the trading sector of the asset gave rise to the need of an alternative method of trading peer-to-peer, which interestingly has not adversely affected the growth of the space. In the past few months, the country has recorded over $30 million worth of Bitcoin trading volume. Naira is the most traded currency against BTC in Africa. Data from the analytics platform Useful Tulips revealed Nigerian fiat currency, Naira, was the most traded for BTC in the last 30 days between July 4th and August 4th of 2021, in which an equivalent of over $38 million was traded by the Nigerians onto local peer-to-peer platforms, Paxful and local Bitcoins. While the previous record of June 4th to July 4th saw over $37 million. Hey, who's in here? Baxter, how'd you get in? Oh, my dog. I thought I was locked in here. But ranked second with significant volumes for Bitcoin among currencies in Africa is Kenya's shillings, KES. Kenya's trading in the last 1 month amounts to an equivalent of $14,054,477. I don't know why I keep breaking that up in dollars, but $14 million basically. While in June and July recorded that Kenya's volume moved around $13 million. Ghana credits followed with $11 million in the last month against the June-July record of $11,36,711. What this means is the sub-Saharan African countries have increased their Bitcoin trading volume in peer-to-peer markets. In countries where there is high level of hostility towards crypto, users of the digital assets have always adopted the peer-to-peer trading method as a way of subverting whatever regulations the authorities might have implemented. This over time has proven that banning assets like Bitcoin is at best a futile effort. So couldn't have said that better myself. Like all these countries or news articles you may hear saying, oh, I thought they banned Bitcoin, or look at that, China gave up their mining institution. It will have little to no effect because one country cannot control Bitcoin alone. Bitcoin is for everyone and it's a worldly thing. So just if one country stops it, it's not going to stop the rest of the world. So I see it as a very, very good asset to have. Next up, we have a price analysis on the Ethereum and Bitcoin. Ethereum breaks above $3,000 as Bitcoin breaks above $44,000. Bitcoin and Ethereum and other major cryptocurrencies are posting moderate gains on Saturday. It's a green weekend for the crypto market today as most major digital assets are seeing daily gains. Over the past couple of days, a lot of eyes have been glued to Ethereum's price movement since the blockchain underwent a massive network upgrade called London. On Thursday, among the other improvements, it also introduced a deflationary token burn mechanism, as many expected the price of Ethereum to go up, and it did. Hello, London, congrats Ethereum, says Laura Shin. At the time of writing, Ethereum was trading around $3,100, up 9.7% in the last 24 hours, according to crypto metrics CoinGecko. Interestingly enough, more than 10,000 Ethereum have already been burned since the London upgrade, worth over 31,000 or 31 million at the current price. Wait, what is that? 31? Why did I say 31,000 million? Yeah, this article needed to do some grammar checks. They needed 3 more zeros there, or just say 31 million. The most green weekend. Meanwhile, Bitcoin reached a 24 high, about $44,700, up 4% on the day. Among the top 10 cryptos, the market capitalization, however, only Dogecoin managed to post 2-digit growth. The price of the K9 themed meme coin gained 34.2% on the day and reached 27 cents pretty much at the time. Other top cryptos showed somewhat humbler results in the last 24 hours. Binance Coin, roughly 356, was up 4%. Cardano, $1.48, which is up 5.2%. And Ripple's XRP is at 83 cents, which was plus 11.6%. And Uniswap, $28.49. So that's an increase of 8.2%. Remain in the green zone. So yeah, we did see green this week. It's been a nice green weekend. But what's also in the green is the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. That's right. I'm going to just go straight to it now. As we can see that here, the Crypto Greed Indexes, we are signs of green, 74. We're getting pretty high up there. So the market is getting pretty greedy right now. If you don't know how to read the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, this is a tool greatly used to see what's being done out there. And when we are in signs of extreme fear, that can be a sign that investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity. But when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. So as the market says, like, we are in green right now, green territory. So it's wise to be cautious in the game. Maybe keep buying, or just hodl right now and see what happens. Market might go down. Something's going to go down. But I'm going to assume this greed is because of the United States. They passed a law, or their Congress was getting together. I know there's an article being posted about it, but like pretty much making anybody who deals with or handles someone's financial transactions with Bitcoin or being a broker is basically a new broker, and they got to report every single information to the IRS, which is kind of impossible. So if you're like a consultant like me, would probably mean like I would have to report every single person who gets into cryptocurrency, but we just don't get that data. They're asking for stuff us people do not have and cannot give them. So good luck, government, and trying to control cryptocurrencies. You're not going to be doing it, because that's the sweet thing about crypto. It's truly decentralized. But again, just be cautious about this Fear to Greed Index. It's always a great tool to use. Next up in our news, we have Cardano's Alonzo's Purple is a go after smart contract supporting public testnet goes live. Oh, there. Sorry for that. But yes. So Cardano has kicked off its Alonzo Purple phase as per schedule in time for the launch of the hard fork Combinator HFC event. The update was first revealed by the IOHK team on Twitter. Here's their post. Alonzo update. We're delighted to announce that we have now successfully spun up Alonzo Purple and have today become the new user's onboarding process. Woo, kudos. The said update is in line with what is expected from Alonzo this week in recent vlog. IOHK founder and CEO Charles Hoskins had discussed the timeline for the event with the execs talking about the onboarding exchanges soon. A milestone. Now exchanges will be testing the changes along with the infrastructure's providers. They will also provide feedback to the team about any existing bugs or issues at the time, Hoskins had said. But based on the feedback the exchanges are giving and the others' infrastructure, people are giving that they come together for a consolidation or consolidated opinion of what is the best date of delivery based on the upgrade time. Alonzo Purple is a milestone event for the Cardano community, especially since it will be the first fully publicly Cardano testnet to support smart contracts. The ROHK team added, it's an important moment making significant progress in the rollout of hashtag smart contracts on the hashtag Cardano mainnet, which is targeted for the end of August/early September. With the rough estimation of a smart contract being rolled out in the mainnet, Hoskins believes that the exact date of launch will be announced during the mid-month update. This is scheduled for around August 12th. As for the mainnet, the team is still deciding on participating candidates for the node. To optimize or not, Hoskins praised the community about the issues. In his Alonzo Purple video, he stated, we're starting to make some decisions about what the mainnet candidates are going to be for the node that we're going to include for the HFC event, and there are some questions about whether to include some optimizations or not. He added, if we can include some optimizations, the mainnet candidate node will be pushed a little further out, which will be a shorter period of time for the testnet for exchanges to update. These optimizations will deliver additional benefits to the node. However, if left out of this time, the optimizations will be included in the next hard fork Combinator event. That will be sometime before the end of the year, according to the Hoskins. Nevertheless, Alonzo Purple has begun its journey of bringing smart contracts to Cardano mainnet. The team is also on schedule for the HFC event towards the end of August or early September. So cool. So another hard fork's coming. I think the last one they had was Alonzo Blue. I did that report a couple of weeks ago, or it might have been a couple of months ago already. Ooh, how long have I been giving you guys the news? Lose track of time in the crypto world, but it's always a great journey to be on. All right, so that's the Cardano news. So looks like they got some smart contracts on the way. Everything's looking smoothly, so it's something to look forward to. If you're a Cardano holder, hit a thumbs up if you're excited for this. Alrighty, next up, we got crypto gaming companies raised $476 million in the first half of 21. Crazy. The amount raised in investments accounts for almost 10% of the investment in the gaming industry this year. That's pretty cool. People want to get some waters. So good. But in brief, the 24 blockchain gaming companies raised $476 billion in the first half of 2021. The capital raised accounted for 9% of the total value of investments in the period. 3 companies account for 75% of the investment in the blockchain gaming. 24 blockchain gaming companies raised $476 million in the first half of this year. According to a gaming industry report published by Gaming Ventures Capital Data aggregator Invest Games on July 30th, the blockchain gaming companies account for 5% of the deals announced and closed in the first half of this year, and 9% of the $50.2 billion raised by the industry over the same period. Of the $476 million, 75% was raised by just 3 companies. That's crazy. San Francisco-based blockchain infrastructure company Forte pooled $185 million for its crypto gaming platform, an investment round led by Griffith Gaming Partners, while the sandbox developer and publisher Animeco raised $88,888,888. That's a lot of 8s in a round led by Kingsway's Capital. LA-based startup Mythical Games, famous for the sandbox multiplayer game Blanco's Block Party, banked $75 million, with the bulk of it coming from Westcap. Blockchain gaming is still a niche and expensive space. There are often high economics and technological barriers to entry for casual gamers, but entrants must buy expensive NFTs to start playing the viral Pokemon-inspired Axie Infinity or stake money in Aavegotchi to build a rare NFTs. The price of the blockchain gaming tokens linked to these projects often move to tandem tokens like AXS, Mana, Sand, and Engine, rally and crash together. It's still early days, but considering blockchain gaming cornered 9% of the total value of gaming investments over the first 6 months of this year, there may be plenty of growth yet. So yeah, I agree that there's still growth left. Like crypto and gaming is like, I don't know, I've been hearing that news before the popularity of the currencies going on, but like blockchain technology isn't just currencies. Like it's going to be used for gaming. It's going to be used for replacing the internet. Stack Theta. Learn more about that. Let's see, what else is there for blockchain dollars? More just currency. We got internet replacement. We got that. You can hold medical records. Like blockchain technology is that. Can't say that word, but it is so cool. There's so much more than currencies it can do. The technology is what's going to progress the future of humankind and whatnot. So if you believe that too, then just keep hodling those Bitcoins because they're going to be valuable in the near future. Lastly, we're going to go over pretty much everything that happened with NFTs for the weekly update. I know I saw something about Spider-Man, like the Amazing Spider-Man comic NFT went through or was sold out. But like, I'm not sure if this article will cover it, but there was just so much NFT, but not really other news out there today. So like, I thought this was a good article that just pretty much summed up everything. But CryptoPunks dominated the chatter around the NFTs this week. However, a lot of action continued to make waves across the NFT landscape. In the past 7 days, OpenSea hit new trading volume records, NBA Top Shot released some platform upgrades and integrations, and premium brands like Burberry and Porsche are getting involved. Let's take a look at the biggest actions across the world of non-fungible tokens since last weekend. So here is the week's total thing. OpenSea shatters new trading volume record. OpenSea logged nearly $100 million in transactions last weekend alone. The leading NFT marketplace is already handling more daily volume than it did all of last year. Talk about scaling. Furthermore, as our team shared to kick off with a week with the broader NFT market broke its weekly trading volume record and set a new all-time high of around $208 million. Crazy, so that's OpenSea. Porsche's NFT has the wheels turning. Porsche joins a growing list of automotive endeavors that have been getting involved in the NFTs. The company is releasing a physical design sketch and matching NFT on Super Rare. The auction wrapped up to a close week with a winning bid of 30.25 Ethereum, just shy of $100,000 based on the current valuations. That's crazy. Porsche, the famous car Porsche, is getting involved with NFTs. Can't wait till we see one with Ferrari. The mysterious CryptoPunk Will, one of the top 10 accounts on the CryptoPunk leaderboard, and owner of 141 Punks, that has been active since 4 years ago. Not long after the origination of Punks, speculation is abound with regards to the status of the account. Current market values of CryptoPunks puts this account worth somewhere around $16 million. $16 million diamond hands at its finest. So that's crazy. Yeah, this guy's been involved for some time since it first started, and now $16 million in just an NFT. That's crazy. Other news: FTX partners with Dolphin Entertainment. The FTX has been getting aggressive in sport and entertainment partnerships. The latest move, a partnership with film and television production company Dolphin Entertainment. Dolphin will lead creative branding, production, and marketing for those sports and entertainment initiatives in FTX.US's upcoming NFT marketplace. Also in the news, Burberry, the latest designer to brand launch NFTs. Gucci, Louis, Burberry? Yes. These designer brands are all involved with NFTs these days. This week, the legacy fashion house partnered with Mythical Games, creators of the NFT game Blanco's Block Party. The Burberry-inspired Blanco skins will be available to consumers in the drop next week. So yeah, there's a huge opportunity there. Like we were talking in the last gaming society, creating a bunch of blockchain knowledge. We got clothing brands getting in the NFT space, so now you can buy a pretty I was going to say a word, but pretty much a high-end skin to go with it with your gaming system. So if you want to be wearing a Burberry coat in the video game, looks like you can now, thanks to NFTs. And let's see, look at our last article for this, the fractional CryptoPunk. I covered an article on this earlier, but fractional ownership in investments has been on the rise. What started in the emergence of fractional stocks through emerging platforms like Robinhood has expanded to fractional investments in real estate and collectibles. Want some ownership in CryptoPunks without shelling out a cool 6 figures? Well, one of the first 1,000 minted punks, CryptoPunk 543, is going to be available on the fractional investment platform Otis. Why stop there? Otis competitor Rally Road is in the gaming too, teasing the upcoming listing of CryptoPunk 9670 and changing their profile pic to CryptoPunk. I guess that wasn't the last article, but yeah, so that was another article that happened this week where you can now own a fraction of a NFT where you're renting them out. Basically, you can buy for a certain amount of time, you get it, you can have it as your profile, and then eventually it will go back to the owner. So I thought that was cool news when you just take an NFT and put that in a housing market, put it in cars, put it in whatever you normally loan out to something. That's a huge business right there. It's almost like a CarMax or a car rental place. It's okay, here's the NFT with the car deed and everything for it. There you go. And then once you stop paying for it, the deed goes back to you, and the car must return as well. Let's see, NBA Top Shot in person utilizes the bigger transaction support, the 1 penny pump, and the Fortune NFT. So there was a ton of NFT news in the past week, and this just really brought it all together. Lastly, let's go over the coin market cap. Bitcoin is almost touching 45,000. I'm sure when I wake up in the morning, we'll be at 45,000. But if you trust that greed index, it could go down to 40,000 again. You never know. The market is so volatile and exciting to look at and watch. Ethereum's at $3,100. It's up 20% for the week. Binance is at $3.54. Cardano is $1.45. XRP 82 cents. Polkadot's at $20. Uniswap's at $28.10. Litecoin's at $153. That guy's slowly moving. I truly believe Litecoin's going to have its day. Bitcoin and Ethereum, have always been outshining these guys, but when they go up, so does Litecoin. Litecoin's a little brother to Bitcoin, and if it does go to 1/4 to what Bitcoin actually is, then if you can get them at this price, that's a steal. Because once all the Bitcoins run out, where do you think everyone's going to go next? They're going to start buying up all the Ethereum, they're going to start buying up all the Litecoin, they're going to go for the legacy coins and the top 20. So basically all these guys are going to stand a good chance of surviving once Bitcoin runs out. Let's see, Theta's at 685. Yep, Theta. I'll be back in a couple minutes to bring you that Theta Guardian node and Elite Edge node update once I finish up this video, so stay tuned for that. Maker is at whoa 33,000. Who are these guys? Like, I don't know all coins. Like, don't expect me to know every single coin out there, what they do. I only really follow my top 5 guys: Bitcoin, Litecoin, Theta, TFUEL, and Divi. That's pretty much all I need to stay happy, and I think those guys will be very well in the future. But like I said, like, all these coins have a huge potential as long as they have a good purpose and are just not a currency, and they are truly decentralized. Then they stand a really good shot to survive in the future, and all these other coins will just disappear. And there's TFUEL, 30 cents. And there you have it. That is the daily crypto news of the day, more like evening. So yeah, I hope you guys got something from this video. I hope you like my very clean face I shaved. I know I look like 10 years younger. I look like a baby. Oh, so funny. But again, if you guys made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if I deserved it or earned it. And also, if you guys are getting started in the cryptocurrency game and need help, again, I got my links down below. You can find me on Bitcoin Consultants Worldwide, or you can just go straight to cryptosherpa.com or cryptosherpallc.com. That takes you straight to my page. But if I can't answer your question, Bitcoin Consultants Worldwide definitely will. We have tons of consultants out there, amazing people that can help you out and get you started in mining, miner rigs, just getting started, or whatnot. We have a full team there just ready to go. So go take them a look out. Go check them out. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back in a couple minutes to bring you that Theta update. So again, love you all. Crypto Sherpa is out.